About time and all.
Just grab a sandwich, why? What's your problem?
Helen Walsh called from the bank. This is going for a briefing.
A briefing?
Yeah, an update. It's got more evidence, apparently.
And it needs both of us? I mean, wouldn't you prefer to be alone with her?
Listen, Meadows wants to know if we've got a case or not. What are you going to say to him? I don't know, Gov, I couldn't be bothered with it.
Well, at least it gets you away from your paperwork. Oh, by the way, Jim, this came for you in the internal mail.
Not more fan mail. Commissioner loves you, doesn't he?
Give it here.
See you later, Ellis.
Have fun.
It's from area, isn't it? About your transfer.
Southwest have turned me down as well. That was my last chance.
Oh, no. Isn't there anything you can do? I mean, there must be some way you can dodge it.
You know there's not. That's the whole point of tenure. You can't get out of it. Or everyone would.
They're not really going to put you back into uniform, are they, Jim?
It looks like it. It's a great scheme, isn't it? Someone looks at the list, you know. Oh, look, DC Jim Carver. DC at Sunhill for the last 10 years. He knows the ground, the villains, he's got a network of informants. I know. Let's move him to another station, stick him in a uniform and send him out on the beat.
That'll be years before I'm up for tenure. Anyway, I thought they were phasing it out.
Yeah, knowing my luck, I'll be the last one to cop it.
God, I don't think I can wear that uniform again. But I'd rather quit the job.
Well, that's not an option for me. I mean, what else am I going to do?
Well, you know, those things. Security.
Oh, yeah? Well, looking around the checkouts at a supermarket. It makes even this case look interesting. DC's Carver and case for Helen Walsh.
Thanks, sir. Well, you could join one of those bodyguard agencies. It's money for old road bags.
Rod, you won't say anything, will you?
No.
I mean, but it's not as though it's secret. If you want to know I haven't got my transfer, I just want it to be in my own time.
We could get a job here. Could do worse.
Internal security for a bank? No way. I've had enough aggro with my own in the past.
I'd consider it.
Yeah, I bet. So you could spend more time with the lovely Helen.
Rod, hi.
Helen, how are you?
This way. Jim?
I know how busy you are, so I didn't contact you again until I had some evidence together.
Well, it's nice to have someone else do all the legwork. All we have to do is make the arrest.
Take a seat.
Thank you.
I just hope it's not too boring for you.
Oh, no, not at all. I find the world of banking absolutely fascinating.
So, what have you got on this woman?
We have evidence that Linda's been stealing from the bank.
Enough for an arrest?
We've yet to establish exactly how she's been doing it.
You haven't got enough, but you still called us in.
Well, as I said, the purpose of today is to bring you up to speed on where we are. Obviously, we'd still like to find out where the money's going.
Oh, of course, so you can try and get it back.
We're very keen to make the arrest, Helen, and we're very happy to have you lead us. Of course, you know better than anyone how much evidence you need. So, in terms of what we've got here...
Well, there are several stages involved, and one has to analyse the computer records in some detail to...
So just how much exactly has been nicked?
Hard to be precise at this stage. Maybe as much as 3,000.
Oh, as much as that?
Could even be more. We don't know how long she's been doing it, and until we can access her records...
Well, perhaps you could explain these computer printouts. Excuse me.
Well, if we take this transaction for example, on the 12th of March at 3:17 p.m, the sum of £1.82 was charged into this account. You see, the time code gives us proof of when Linda Makeover CSR was working on a particular terminal. We can then tie that in with the data she's been inputting. We need this visual proof because she could, of course, be falsely identifying herself when logging on. So from those transactions, you can see that Linda has been crediting charges due from business customers to a dummy account at that branch.
Lovely. Thank you.
358 from Sierra Oscar, 8181 Larkhill Street, premises of clothing club, shoplifting now. Informant Mr. Kapoor, the owner, over.
Corresponding sum is then deducted by others and transferred into Linda's dummy account. The money from the first company...
Mr. Kapoor, What happened?
Gang of kids, about 6 of them, steamed the shop. Little gits. Just look at this. In and out in a couple of minutes. Grabbed anything they could. I mean, what did they pick on me for? Does it look as though I'm rich?
Anyone hurt?
No worse luck. I did have a pop at a couple of them, but they were too quick.
No, I meant anyone in the shop.
No, she's okay, but if I get hold of them...
Did you get a look at them then?
No, it's too quick. Most of them had their faces covered.
What sort of age?
About 16. Nasty, though. They weren't mucking around.
What's up, Gary?
Steamers. Strip the place.
Same gang?
Yeah, it sounds like it. Teenagers, well organised.
This is ridiculous. How many is this now?
You know, I thought they'd got fed up with clothing shops because they did a jeweller's last week.
They obviously choose their targets.
Yeah, or someone does.
Anyone hurt?
Nah, a bit shaken up. They're not being violent so far.
It's only a matter of time.
Well, thank you both for an excellent meeting.
Oh, Helen, thank you. It's been... You've got a great case. Plenty of evidence.
Yeah? Well, let's nick her.
As I explained, Jim, I'd like to keep on a little longer, find out where the money's going.
Oh, of course, yeah. You want to play the long game, eh?
Something like that. Well, thanks again. I'll call you, let you know the next stage.
Looking forward to it.
Bye, Jim.
Yeah. Bye.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind it's the same gang.
Any descriptions?
Only vague ones. 16 to 18-year-olds, some black, some white, some wearing masks, you know.
Yeah, well, they're in and out that quick. What about the other 3 shops they've done?
Same story. Another clothes store, a sports shop and a record shop. Rush in, grab as much as they can and leg it.
How much do they get out of the sports shop?
About 1,500 quid's worth.
Oh, easy money.
For someone. My guess is that the gang members don't set up the raids themselves. There's somebody else who recruits and organises them. From the descriptions we've got, however vague, it doesn't sound like it's always the same ones.
So you're saying it's different kids that make up the gang, but always the same MO?
The shops are carefully chosen. Best time to go in. When they'll be quietest, when there's fewer staff than normal.
And someone must be fencing all the gear they're nicking.
Exactly. 16-year-olds aren't going to be shifting that amount of stolen goods.
You're right. I think we're looking for someone older.
And with a fair bit of storage space.
OK, thanks, sir. I'll put someone on it. Jim, you got a minute?
Sorry.
Just had a word with Mr. Monroe about this steaming gang. Look, I'm up to my eyes with the DI off. Can you go and see Gary McCann? He's got all the details so far. I want this one out of the way. We're fully stretched till DC Glaze gets here.
Does that mean you're taking me off the bank case? I mean, Rod can handle it. In fact, he'd probably prefer it.
No, I need you both on that one. It's all very well for the bank to collect evidence, but when they call us to make an arrest, I want to know it'll stand up. We don't want egg on our face. It's complicated stuff, Jim. It needs your experienced eye.
Well, if my experience is so valuable, why are they shoving me back in uniform?
Transfers didn't work out, then? I'm sorry to hear that.
I heard from the last one today, none of the areas would take me. I thought I was doing all right as a DC.
Well, if there's no vacancies, you're a good DC.
It's a shame the powers that be don't think so.
Look, they're not singling you out, you know. Tenure applies to us all. I know it's a ridiculous scheme, but going back into uniform's not demotion. It's only a change of clothes.
Well, that's what they say. But it's not just that, is it? It's having to move stations as well. What a waste. All that local knowledge I've built up. 14 years I've been here. Who knows where they'll send me?
Look, Jim, if the Commissioner, in his wisdom, agrees with the tenure system, who are we to argue?
Shh. He's coming.
Evening all.
What's going on here then, Jim?
Move along there, Sonny.
Very funny. Nice one, Rod. Thanks, mate.
Blimey. He's really throwing the teddy out the pram, isn't he?
Well, do you blame him? Would you like to go back into uniform?
Well, if truth be told, I've never seen Jim rising much above DC anyway. I mean, he's not ambitious. He's the type of bloke who settles in somewhere, just stays there. Unlike you, of course, Tony. I mean, you're shooting up the ladder, aren't you? I have my own priorities.
Yeah, skiving.
So, what's going on?
Jim Carver's transfer's been turned down.
Yeah, nobody else will have him as a DC.
What, so he's back in uniform?
Lovely. Has a certain irony, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm sure that's not the word he'd use.
Oh, it's going to be a bit of a shock, though, isn't it? I mean, he's not exactly in peak condition.
Peak? More like pork. You talk. Oi. Jim, Gary McCann's looking for you. He's brought in some video.
All right, where is he?
Briefing room, I believe.
Right.
I hear you'll be leaving us.
Well, that didn't take long to get down the food chain, did it?
Do you know where they're sending you yet, Jim?
It's not for a while yet.
And you'll be back in uniform, of course.
You got a view on that?
No, no.
Good.
Just hope they can find one in his size.
What you got?
Have a look at this. Cameras on the other side of the street, opposite the clothes store.
They must be getting ready to go in. Look, you can see his face.
Gotcha. Right, Sarge, do you reckon if I got this over to tech services today, I should be able to get some stills back by tomorrow?
Yeah, it should still be there. I'll go now, though.
Gotta run?
Thanks, Gary. That's a good lead. Do you think you'd make sergeant if you tried again?
Yeah, if he wanted it badly enough. He'd have to work at it, but he'd be daft not to try again.
Never let the grass grow under your feet, eh?
Exactly. I said with some feeling.
Well, you either try for promotion or you settle in. And one day you wake up, you look around and it's too late.
Yeah, well, that suits some people.
Yeah, until somebody shakes you out of it. 14 years in the job and I'm going to be back exactly where I started. On the beat.
Yeah, and what's wrong with that? Uniform is what it's all about. At least that's what you used to think.
What?
Cast your mind back all those years to your first day at Sun Hill. You came out on the beat with me, remember? And I remember what you said. You said, I don't ever want to be in CID, I want to stay in uniform. That's what it's all about.
I never said that. Really? Mr. Kapoor, are you absolutely certain that these individuals were part of the gang?
Well, I mean, it looks like them, right age and everything. Well, most of them had scarves on.
But do you actually recognise some of them? If you're not sure, don't try and convince yourself.
Well, I couldn't swear to it. I mean, it was quick and there was a lot of them. It could have been this one.
One of the victims at the other shop might recognise them.
Yeah, maybe, but we've still got to find these kids.
Well, look, they're 16, 17, might still be at school.
Oh, do they look like they're bothered about A-levels?
Well, it's worth a try, Jim. Show these around some schools. If you take half, shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, all right. Look, try and get a look at the registers as well and check out any kids who were absent during the raids.
Where's your other half? Didn't think they'd let you out alone.
Jim, I was on another case.
Got the feeling he wasn't very interested in this one.
Helen, we do have other cases to think about. Anyway, we don't need to worry about him, do we? We're just here to look at a suspect.
That's right. It's conspicuous. Just the two of us. That's Linda's over there, number 29. She's not home yet. Went to the shops to pick up a prescription for her mother.
Mother? She lives with her mother?
Mm.
You never told me that.
Didn't I? 84, very frail. Had a hip operation last year.
How'd you know all this?
Oh, we know everything about Linda. The bank keeps detail files on all its staff for this very reason.
This invalid mother of hers, could she be the reason why she's ripping off the bank?
Don't know what her reasons are yet. Could just be greed, plain and simple. That's why we're watching her. Find out where the money's going, what she's doing with it, who she's passing it on to.
You're very thorough.
The bank will go to any lengths to catch people who steal from it, particularly its own employees. We have to make an example out of her.
Well, I think you know the road, sir.
All units
You come
Sierra
flying down
Oscar.
here one day.
Jewellers on Brookvale Road, shoplifting now by gang of youths. Informant Mrs. Denham, suspect still on premises. Over.
You're lucky this time, sir.
Sierra Oscar from Sierra 1, on way.
Twice in 2 days, getting a bit cheeky, aren't they?
Come on, Tone. They're in there.
DC Carver from Sierra Oscar, over.
Go ahead, Sarge.
Sounds like your list plan's busy again. Jewellers on the Brookvale Road. Informant says they're still on the premises, over.
Thanks, Sarge. I'll pick Gary up on the way.
I'll go in the shop.
Oh, excuse me.
I've called an ambulance. He's taken a right kicking.
It looks like he did better than I did. The last one told me to get lost. What name did you get then?
Paul Moss, 17, pupil at Canyon Road Comprehensive. According to their register, he is absent on all the dates of the previous raids.
Is he there today?
Apparently, so he's not done this one, unless he's sneaked out.
What about the photos?
No, they couldn't ID anyone else, but I reckon this Paul Moss is definitely worth a try. Knew someone would get hurt sooner or later.
Who was it?
Shopkeeper. He was on his own.
So what do the medics reckon?
Well, he's taken a hell of a beating. Can't tell how bad so far.
Anyone see anything?
Nah, not so far.
Same sort of age, though?
Yeah, seems like it.
There's Linda now. Fair amount of shopping there.
She's obviously living up on her ill-gotten gains.
One of the first things we look for if an employee starts spending more than usual.
What, like an extra packet of digestives?
Rod, spare me.
Well, have you ever considered keeping it internal? You know, dock it off her wages to make her pay it back?
Why on earth would we do that?
Well, look, if we get involved and there's a chance she's going to do time, then who's going to look after her mother?
Don't know. Should have thought about that, shouldn't she?
Does she have any other family? Or a boyfriend?
Hardly. Never married, no boyfriend, and for her leave this year, she went for 5 days to Great Yarmouth to a B&B with her mother.
So, how do you know that?
She booked it through our travel agents.
Well, they're a bit young. Paul Moss is 17.
Perhaps we should have followed him from school. He might not go straight home.
I will be back sooner or later. I can't stay for too long, though. I have to get back. I've got some paperwork to catch up on.
I heard a whisper. Is that right? About your tenure? Are you going back into uniform?
A whisper? I might as well put a poster up in the canteen.
Guess you're a bit cheesed off.
Oh, I don't know. Well, at least there'll be less paperwork. I mean, CID can get bogged down. It's like this computer fraud case I'm working on with Rod Skase.
Still about nicking villains?
Yeah, but they got boffins at the yard for that. I like being at the sharp end.
Well, it might be a good thing going back to uniform.
Well, if that's what they want me to do, I am not going to be negative about it. I mean, there's no point, is there?
No, Jim.
Hello. This looks like him.
Yep. And he lives there, so it must be Paul Moss. Looks like we got ourselves a suspect. Should we pull him in?
No. I'd rather keep an eye on him, see where he goes. He might lead us to whoever's setting up these raids, and that's who we really want.
The shops will close soon anyway. No more steaming today.
I don't know. Late night shopping.
Well, if you got stuff to be doing at the Nick, why don't I call someone to drive you back? I'll hang around here for a while.
All right, look, if anything happens, give us a call, and I'll try and tear myself away from the excitement. How you doing?
That's good of you to ask, since you're still officially on the case.
OK. How are we doing?
Fine. Me and Helen did the job this afternoon.
Oh, sweet.
You weren't missed.
Oh, but it wasn't you two huddled up with a thermos. Well, how come you're not still there?
We saw all we needed, and Helen's got to go to the theatre tonight.
Theatre? Oh, naturally. Well, what's she like then, our suspect? A right little hard case?
Well, she's just a bank clerk with her hand in the till, Jim.
So why didn't you arrest her then?
Helen doesn't want to yet. She has to find out where all the money goes after it's left Linda's account.
Oh, so she can claw it back. Well, if there's a thief out there and we've got evidence, we should nick her. I don't care what Helen wants.
What is your problem, Jim? Is it a class thing? Is it because she earns more money than you? Or is it simply because she's a woman?
I don't like her calling the shots. We're not lackeys for the bank.
You see, it's tricky stuff. We have to be guided by them. I think I know what your problem is. You don't understand this case, and so you switched off because you're bored.
I understand it all right. She's ripping off the bank. But you're right about it being boring.
What, and chasing after a bunch of school kids, isn't it?
These school kids, as you call them, just put someone in hospital. I think they're a bit more dangerous than some little bank clerk.
We go again, Paul?
Yep, all in a day's work, eh, Tom? What's that, Mr. Kapoor?
This bloke's got one of my jackets on, one that was nicked in a raid.
Listen, mate, I bought this up west. I ain't nicked nothing off you.
Look, hold on a minute, mate. Why do you think this is one that was nicked?
Well, it's got to be. It's a brand new line, exclusive to me only round here.
Exclusive? That's what I told you, mate. You can get these anywhere.
Listen, they only came in this week, and I haven't sold any, right?
Never mind that. He assaulted me. He drags me inside. He's holding me against me will. I'm pressing charges.
Yeah? Well, get that coat off me!
Right.
Calm down, both of you.
Ask him where he got it from, because he didn't buy it from me.
I ain't saying nothing. You've got a cheek accusing me.
Well, where did you get it from?
Well, like I said, up west. If I'd nicked it, I'm really going to walk past the shop in it.
Look, he even left the security tag on it.
Right, I'm arresting you for handling stolen goods.
Thanks, Mr. Kapoor.
You do not have to say...
358 from Sierra Oscar.
Go ahead, Sarge.
Message from Jim Carver, Gary. He's interviewing a suspect found in possession of a jacket stolen in one of the raids. He thinks it's best if you were back here at Sun Hill.
Received. On way.
So, you can't tell us the name of the shop. You can't produce a receipt. You didn't get this jacket out west.
You've been found in possession of a stolen jacket, Mr. Mead. Now, that is a crime. But if that is the extent of your involvement, then it's not too serious. And if you help us, it will make you look even better.
What, were you tricked into buying it? Didn't know it was nicked? Well, it's not your fault then, is it? I mean, that could happen to anyone.
I was in the Lord Banbury last night. Bloke comes up to me and asked if I'd be interested in some designer gear. He said it'd been used in some fashion show and that he bought it off him afterwards. Apart from that, it was brand new.
And you believed him?
Well, sounded fair enough.
Well, you're obviously a fashionable chap. Know a bit of designer gear when you see it?
What happened next?
Went out to his van.
Which was?
It's a white Escort, L Reg. It had an orange stripe down each side. Loads of clothes in the back, loads of them. The bloke roots around and pulls out this jacket. He wanted 30. I only give him a pony.
You were able to knock him down a bit, eh? Well, that's good.
I never paid a full price for nothing, me.
You ever seen him before?
What's he look like?
Mid-20s, 5'10". Long, straggly, dark hair.
Anything distinctive? Tattoos or whatever?
Yeah. He had mother tattooed on his chest.
Have you got a sec, Sarge?
Yeah, sure. You finished with me?
Gary's showing him some mugshots at the moment. Now, that's a description of the man that sold him the jacket and the van. Could you get that out to everyone?
Sure, you want him brought in?
No, just let me or Gary know. We think that he could be the one that's organising the gang.
Yeah?
Yeah. He was selling the jacket the same day as the raid. Now, that's a bit quick for the kids to get the stuff out to a normal fence.
Yeah, especially the amount they nick.
Yeah, and then there is the van. I mean, when the kids race out of the shops, they're going to want to get rid of whatever they've grabbed.
All right, he parks up nearby, then they chuck the stuff in the back of the van and he can sell it off straight away. OK, I'll get this out. You going to do Mead for handling?
Probably not. I'm going to let him off with a caution. He's actually turned out quite helpful.
OK.
There's another thing, Sarge. I wonder if he fancied a drink later on, somewhere quiet.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I wouldn't be able to stay long.
Great. What you said about my first day, well, actually, you're right. I do remember thinking that I never wanted to leave uniform. It's what police work was all about. It's what attracted me in the first place.
What, the uniform?
Yeah, no. Look, what it meant, what it stood for. You know, as a sort of a symbol out there on the streets. I mean, as a kid, I admired it. I like the sort of, I don't know what, reassurance.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I mean, it sounds so old-fashioned these days, but back then I think we looked up to the police. There was a cop around my way and I thought, yeah, that's what I want to do.
Well, perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad thing you going back into uniform after all. Might get you back in touch with why you joined.
It's going to take some getting used to. It wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have to leave Sun Hill. I mean, I think that's what's getting me down the most, you know. I prefer to have done it here.
Oh, you see, I'd have said exactly the opposite.
No. No, I mean, sure, there's going to be some mickey taking, but most of them would have supported me. It's better than a bunch of strangers. I mean, they're going to send me some poxy little suburban station. Look, I don't want to have to step out to the sticks every day. I'd sooner quit.
You don't want to quit, believe me.
I don't think I've got any other options.
Well, it seems to me that you're missing the most obvious one. You could apply to come back into uniform now. Here. Before your tenure's up, preempt it. The division's down a few, there are some vacancies. You come back into uniform straight away, you could stay at Sun Hill.
Another?
No, I really ought to get home.
Thanks, June.
It's a pleasure.
Large scotch, please.
Tony, have you seen Jim?
Blimey. It's come to something when CID needs uniform help to find one of their own people.
Yeah. Have you seen him or not?
He left about half an hour ago. Went to St Hugh's with Gary McCann.
What for?
See that shopkeeper? Might have got hurt in yesterday's raid.
Thanks for telling me, Jim.
You just take your time. We need you to have a look at these photographs.
Yeah.
If you recognise anyone, you can give us a positive ID. Just nod your head.
What's he doing here? Sorry, Gary, I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, just take a...
What do you want? I'm busy.
Your mobile's switched off.
Yeah, that's the rule in here, remember?
Well, Helen's ready for us to make the arrest. She's going to meet us down there.
I'm doing this. Take someone else.
There isn't anyone else. Jim, this is your case as much as it is mine, remember?
Look, I've got a witness in there who's starting to talk. Look, I'll come with you later.
No, you won't. We have to arrest Linda at her house now.
Oh, well, of course, you can't nick a bank employee in front of the customers, can you?
Helen doesn't want the other staff to know just yet, in case they're involved.
Oh, and when Helen says jump, you jump, don't you? Oh, don't worry, mate. You're not going to get your leg over. She's out of your class.
You are out of order.
Am I?
Yes. You're losing it, Jim. This is really getting to you, isn't it? And Helen scares you because she's bright and you don't understand computers. No, listen to me. And to top it all, they're bunging you back in uniform. I understand that you're upset, but don't take it out on me. If you carry on behaving like this, it won't be uniform you have to worry about because you'll be out.
Yeah, you'll make sure word gets back, won't you?
I am not a grass! But if Daly finds out you're not with me, he's going to want to know why, isn't he?
This is more important.
No, it is not!
I'm trying to interview a witness through here. What's going on?
Daly wants Jim with me to make an arrest. It's all right with you, isn't it?
Good, fine. If that's what Sergeant Daly wants. You go, Jim. I'll finish up here.
Glad you could make it.
Oh, sorry to have kept you waiting.
Yeah, we had to interview someone in hospital.
Well, shall we get on with it?
How do you know she's in?
It's a day off.
Yes?
Linda Metcalf, Alan Walsh, National Equities Internal Security. These are police officers.
DC Skates, DC Carver, Sun Hill.
Can we talk to you inside, please? Thank you.
After you.
What's this about?
Linda, my department's responsible for the investigation of crimes against the bank by its staff. I've monitored transactions you've carried out, and I have strong evidence that you've been defrauding the bank. I've showed these to the police, and they're here now to arrest you. I'm authorised to tell you that as of now, and pending further investigations, you are suspended on full pay.
Who is it?
Who's that?
It's her mother.
The bank will pursue to the full extent
Do you want
of
to
the
pop upstairs and make sure she's all right, love?
I can't tell her I'm being arrested. What's going to happen to her?
You don't have to tell her anything. Just go up and reassure her. Well, that was a bit heavy-handed, like a bull in a china shop.
Why have you sent her upstairs? I thought you were going to arrest her.
We are, Helen.
She could be destroying evidence up there.
Oh, how much more evidence do you need? I've never seen so much evidence.
Well, I'm sorry if I don't share your lax attitude. I'm going to check.
She's like the Gestapo.
Jim, how do you tactfully inform someone they're about to be arrested?
Well, what about a bit of compassion, eh? Or can't the bank afford that?
Come in.
Have you got a minute, sir?
Jim, yeah, take a seat.
I want to transfer back to uniform, sir. Here at Sunhill, as soon as possible.
I see. You're up for tenure in a couple of months, aren't you?
Yes, sir. When I move back to uniform, I want it to be here. I know the ground. I don't want to lose what I've built up.
Well, it's commendable loyalty to Sunhill, Jim, but they do move you for good reason, you know. Changing back to uniform is a big adjustment for everyone. You're crossing the floor. That can be difficult with people you know.
I'm sure I'll get lots of support, sir. Moving to a new station will be like starting again at the bottom.
Sure, yes, but one has to consider the effect on the relief as a whole, whether it would cause any disruptions or... Well, I don't know what area would say. It's a very unusual move.
So you're saying no?
Not at all, no, but you've caught me by surprise. I've got to think about it. I need to know you're doing it for the right reasons.
I am. I realise now that's what I should do. I've made up my mind. It's not just to avoid moving. I want to be back in uniform. I'm realistic about my promotion. Look, if it was going to happen, it would have years ago. I'm in a rut, sir. I'm doing things that don't interest me. I've drifted away from why I first joined.
Which is?
To work with the public, out there, at the sharp end.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll have a word with Mr. Brownlow about it, work out the best approach to area, and if everybody agrees, it could go through straight away. Why not?
You won't be soft on Jim Carver, will you, Sarge? I mean, you'll treat him like the rest of us.
Yeah, make him regret his decision.
Not me that's going to be hard on it, it'll be you lot.
As if. We're going to welcome him back like the prodigal son, aren't we?
Oh, well, what does that make Tony, then? The fatted calf?
Boy, Mr. Carver, what's happening to him, then?
Ah, well, he's coming back in the uniform, isn't he?
Blimey, what's he done to deserve that?
Oh, it's not a punishment, you know.
Talking of punishment, number 2, please, and can you clear this lot?
Come on.
What, Carver, our local Bobby? We'll give him hell.
I remember you said that. Property store, yeah?
Linda Metcalf for questioning, please, Sarge.
Is Jim with you?
He's on his way down.
Reg!
Sarge?
Get Linda Metcalf out, please, for Rod.
Yeah, we'll do.
Jim in a few weeks.
You're going to delight in this, aren't you?
No, no. Whatever he wants to do is fine by me.
Sarge,
What are you doing down here?
did Jim not tell you? He wants me to sit on the interview for him.
What?
Yeah, he's just got a call off George. They've found a van they've been looking for, so he's gone straight down there.
George?
Oh, here it is. Can't see in the back of it, though. The vehicle's registered to a Kevin Lyon. He's got form for drugs, but not for handling. Garage keeping Lyon is flat.
I've never heard of him.
No, well, the convictions were in Essex. Sounds like he's moved here, doesn't it? Now, as you can see, it's locked, but we could get a warrant break in. It's going to be full of gear, isn't it?
I'd sooner hang on. This will give us Lyon, but not the rest of the gang. Okay? Let's go and have a look at his flat.
That's Hobson's choice, though, isn't it, eh? If you hadn't been forced, you wouldn't have gone back into uniform.
Look,
because
you don't know what you're talking about.
you're just making the best of a bad job. I mean, it's second best to you, though, isn't it, eh? Whereas it's what we've chosen to do. See, we're dedicated to the uniform, but you... Well, you're plain clothes now, Jim. Down to the soles of your boots, mate. Gary, I was just saying, I can't stand this attitude that uniform's a poor relation to CID.
That is not my attitude. It never has been.
That's last resort, Jim.
But just give it a rest day! Gary, which one's Lyon's flat?
That one there, Jim.
Kevin Lyon! Open up! It's the police! I think it's about time he picks up Paul Moss.
Mum's just getting worse. Needs someone with her all the time now. The home help comes an hour a day, but the rest of the time she's on her own. I just didn't know what to do. Couldn't put her in a home. I mean, mentally she's not too bad, and she'd hate it. I couldn't do that to her. All I could think of was that I'd have to give up work.
I'd happily do that. But we wouldn't have any money coming in. I couldn't see how we'd manage.
What were you going to do with the money?
I don't know. I hadn't thought it through. I just wanted to put some by, to tide us over. Just to live on, I suppose. It wasn't much.
Well, there was over 3,000 that we know about.
I really wish I hadn't done it. So stupid. I just couldn't see any other way out.
Was there anyone else involved? For the tape, Miss Metcalf shook her head. Linda, we're going to need to know where all the money went. You are going to tell us everything.
What about Mum? What's going to happen to her?
She'll be all right. We're making sure she's being looked after.
Oh, Rod, there's a Helen Walsh to see you at the front desk. Says it's urgent.
How's it going? What she said?
Well, yeah, it's going really well. She's put her hands up to it. How's her mother?
Has she said how much money?
Helen, how is her mother?
She's fine. Social services are with her. Couldn't get any sense out of her.
Oh, don't tell me you questioned her.
Look, has she talked about an accomplice? Someone else from the bank?
No, why?
After you left, I checked the place again, thoroughly. Look what I found. A savings account with a different bank. Bit more than the odd misdirected bank charge. I don't know how she's got that lot.
Helen, thousands of pounds have passed through this account. How come your bank...
Look, Rod, as yet, the bank doesn't know the figures involved. And they don't know about this either.
I thought you told me she didn't have a boyfriend.
That I knew of. This was inside it. Stephen Carmody, manager at Linda's branch.
So she might just be in love with him. It doesn't make them...
Look, Rod, you're the detective. Why do you always think the best of people? I'm sorry. Look, he was the only one I told of Linda's arrest. When I found this lot, I called the bank and he left a couple of hours earlier, just when I made the phone call.
Bank manager.
We haven't even scratched the surface. I don't know where the money's come from, gone to. They're gonna crucify me.
All right. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to find him. We're going to arrest him. Quickly. All right?
Yes.
There he is.
Paul Moss. What? I'm arresting you for robbery. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which you may later learn in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
We'll be in contact with you, Mum. Oh, look. Nice watch. Find your head.
Oh, I suppose this is one of the elements of being in uniform you'd forgotten about, Jim. Being a jailer. Yeah, being stuck down here all day wouldn't suit everyone, you know, in amongst all the screams and the smells. Yeah, it's all human life goes through, doesn't it?
I have done it before, Reg.
Well, yeah, I know, but that was a long time ago, wasn't it? You can be forgiven for getting carried away with the heady luxuries of CID, and the next minute they stick you back down here again, having to get to grips with the fundamentals of being in uniform. Like, well, fitness, for example.
Jim, have a look at this.
Oh, very careless, Paul. Oh, didn't you think to ditch it on the way in?
Yeah, and a nice watch. You seen that?
It was a present from my dad.
Very generous. Sign there, please. Then you put me number one, Reg.
Yeah, very posh. Gary, could you check with the jeweller, see if this is one of his that was stolen?
Yeah, no problem.
You don't mind me saying, Jim, I think it was a good decision to come back in the uniform.
To tell the truth, Sarge, I didn't have many options.
Ah, do you good. If you don't mind me offering the opinion.
Why not? Everyone else has.
Your Mr. Carmody has gone.
He's been working with Linda, hasn't he?
Certainly looks like it. Helen, if you're going to throw up, can you do it out the window?
We've got to find him.
Well, we'll do our best, but I wouldn't hold out too much hope. You see, this thing's been well planned. He's probably left the country by now.
That's not good enough. You have to stop him.
Helen, don't get on your high horse with me. It wasn't me who tipped him off.
Tell us about the watch again, Paul.
I said it was a present from my dad.
When did he give it to you?
Christmas.
Yeah? Looks brand new. Where did he get it?
I don't know.
If this is true, Paul, we're going to have to arrest your father and charge him with handling stolen goods. Because this watch came from a raid on a jeweller's in Brookvale Road yesterday. And when he gets down here, we'll ask him if he gave you the cannabis as well.
He didn't.
You'd be lying to us, Paul. I think you're part of a gang who've been steaming local shops, including the jewellers.
And it's really dumb keeping the watch. Weren't you supposed to pass it on to someone? They're not going to be pleased when they find out.
You're in big trouble, Paul. We've got the watch, and we've got the drugs, and we've got evidence connecting you with other raids.
If you won't tell us, we're going to have to ask Kevin Lyon about it. Yeah, you know Kevin Lyon, don't you? Nasty bloke. Violent. He won't be pleased when he hears about you. Could do anything.
If we don't get enough evidence to convict, he'll still be out there.
So, is it Kevin that runs this gang?
When's the next raid?
He never tells us till just before.
How did you meet him?
Through a friend. He knows loads of kids our age.
What about the drugs? Where'd you get that from?
Basically, we do the raids and he gives us the drugs. That's how he pays us.
How many other kids has he got like this?
I don't know. A lot. 20? 30?
This room's empty. You can use the phone over here. Dial 9.
They're going to kill me.
No, I'm sure they'll understand, like you said. You're professionals.
Well, what did the manager say then?
You're going to love this.
That sounds like you've got enough to nick Kevin Lyon for drugs handling and organising the raids.
Well, we're sure there's stolen goods in his lockup, and Moss says there should be some in his flat.
He's also said he's likely to be violent.
Better get some backup then.
Good.
He said he loved me. He'd fallen in love and wanted us to go abroad. Had the tickets and everything.
Where were they for?
I don't know. He was keeping it as a surprise.
What about your mother?
I was going to take her to a home. A lovely one. Very expensive. In Devon, near my aunt. Just temporary. As soon as we were settled abroad, we'd bring her out to live with us.
And Stephen Carmody was party to all these plans?
Well, they were mostly his idea.
Where did you meet? His flat?
No, I've never been there. He never came to mine. Stephen said it would be safer that way. He used to meet me in the car park after work, and we'd drive south of the river, find a quiet cafe or pub.
And discuss the money you were stealing.
I'm showing Miss Metcalf exhibit HW1, Building Society Passbook. Linda, is that yours?
Yes.
Large amounts of money were paid into here from an account at your bank, which you opened under a false name, and large amounts of money were paid out. Can you tell me where to?
They were transferred into Stephen's offshore account.
Can you tell us the details?
No. He set that up himself. I just had to pre-sign the forms.
And you trusted him in all this?
Of course. I loved him. I thought he loved me. He didn't, did he?
Interview terminated at 17:55.
Head office are on their way. They've asked if they can interview Linda.
We'll see.
The main thing is to contain this, keep it out of the press.
Yeah, we wouldn't want your customers to find out what sort of people you employ.
Stephen Carmody was one of our longest-serving and most respected managers. You could have seen this.
You were supposed to. You know, I really thought you knew what you were doing. We did everything you said. What have we got to show for it?
That's not fair. This is much more complicated than we ever thought.
Anyway, we might still catch him. Look, the lawyers will load all the blame on him in court. Paint Linda as the victim.
If it gets to court?
Oh, yeah. Of course, the publicity.
Look, if we choose not to press charges, it's our decision.
Well, the CPS might. And I hope they do. Listen, Helen, this is the law. It's not some corporate strategy.
It does make you wonder how often it happens, though, doesn't it?
Right, we all set? Good. Now, Gary's gone on ahead to Lyons Flat, but he's not there at the moment, so we're going to go to the lockups first, all right? Right. Well, he hasn't shifted much, has he?
This looks familiar.
Well, he's going to need more than one van to get rid of this lot.
DC Carver from 358.
Go ahead, Gary.
Lyons just returned to his flat with 3 of the gang, over.
Received. Out. Right, you go and see Gary. Polly, Tony, you stay here.
That's Lyons' flat, third along the first floor.
Right, any exits this side?
No, but if he's got any drugs, he's going to chuck him out of that window.
Right. Kevin Lyon, open up! It's the police! OK, go for it.
George, have a look. He's doing a runner.
Right, come here! Come on! Come in! I'll get him, lads. Stand still. You go down. I'm going to try and cut him off, OK? OK. Oh, get up! Oh, get up.
Tim. Kevin Lyon, I'm arresting you for handling stolen goods. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court.
No, it's 0.475, not 4.75. How'd that go, Jim?
Oh, all right, we got our man, lots of stolen gear, and several of the gang. What about you?
Interpol are dealing with it.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this, the case of the disappearing bank manager. I don't suppose Helen's too popular with her bosses at the moment.
Or with me.
Love can be so fleeting.
Should have left it to the professionals.
Oh. Well, congratulations on rounding up the gang. Good to see CID and uniform working together. That's how it should be.
Thank you, sir.
Jim, could I, have a word? Mr. Conway's had a word with me, and I've spoken to Area. They see no problem about you transferring to uniform, so if you want to fill in the forms, it should go through as quickly as possible. Be good to have you still around the place. CID's loss will be uniform's gain.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Well, I hope it works out. Good luck.